Hello, everyone. Welcome to another awesome episode of Aaron's Collecting and Detecting. I like how that sounds, an awesome episode. Anyways, just what I'm going to show you today is I did get a Prism pack, a hanger pack, fat pack, if you will, from, what was it, Walmart the other day. And I went to this garage sale. I think I told you the other day. But this was actually, I think, at the beginning of September. I went there, and it was in Riverview, Michigan. And this guy, well, this woman was there. She lived in a condo, and they were having a garage sale out of the condo garage. And her brother was selling cards, and he wanted $400 for like one of those four row boxes. And I'm like, no. And he had some decent cards in there, but nothing of note, nothing super exciting. But I saw some cards I definitely liked, so I did buy a few of them. I know I said 10 before, but I think I bought, let me see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13 actually. Unlucky 13. But yeah, so I'm going to show you those. And I wanted to hear what you guys thought of my videos. I actually somehow put the second one first and the first one second for my Halloween videos. I meant to do the opposite. But for some reason I did it backwards. I did put it for kid friendly so kids can watch it, but I forgot when you do that, comments aren't allowed. So if you're wondering why comments weren't allowed, that's why. But I noticed a lot of you watched the first video, but not the second one. The second one was way better, so which actually should have been the first. So if you watch the first and didn't watch the second, I highly suggest you watch the second. The second one's way better. I know the first one you guys watched, not that many houses, and it was kind of sketchy camera work. I mean, it's still sketchy camera work, but it was better for the first side of the street from the houses. So I would suggest you watch that. Anyways, what's coming up? Oh, this next weekend there is a expo center in Monroe, Michigan, and it is going to be from Shipshewana, Indiana. If you guys aren't familiar with Shipshewana, it is a what is it? Now I can't think. What was it? Not Quaker town. What are those people? The Amish. See, I like try to say something and I can't, like the word can't come to me. But I did finally think about it and got it. Yeah, the Amish. It's basically a town with a lot of Amish people, and it's very unique. It's just got a lot of Amish shops, bakeries, woodworking stuff. There's an Amish restaurant, Amish like knickknacks, but there's also just regular stuff. But they go off the popularity of the Amish, and so you got a nice variation of stores and little shops and stuff. If you're anywhere near there, I highly suggest you go, especially if you have a significant other of the female variety. Or if you are female and live anywhere near there, then I think it's a good place to check out. So yeah, we're going to go to this expo center in Monroe. It's not actually Shipshewana. It's just a bunch of vendors from there and stores and stuff that are coming, to bring their products and stuff. So that's what we're doing. And if my daughter's feeling up to it. She said she wants to go too. So cross my fingers. Hopefully she feels good and my grandson feel good. Which they feel good now. It's just, she said, as long as I feel okay. So there you go. So that should be fun. I haven't seen her or my grandson for about a month or so, 3-4 weeks. So that should be good. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm planning something with my friend for Thanksgiving. I don't know if we're gonna make a big meal together, or we're just gonna all go out to eat. I don't know yet. So, but anyways, I mainly was trying to talk just to see what you guys thought of those videos. If you watched the second video, and if not, you only watched the first one, what you thought of that. Or if you only watched the second one, what you thought of that. And to let you know that there's a second video in case you didn't know. Or if you thought, because the first one's not nearly as good, if you thought, oh, if it's just more like this one, I don't want to watch it. Well, the other one's significantly better. Not professional by any means, but a lot better, definitely. All right, getting into the cards. Okay, I'm going to do the 10-cent box, which is where I got these cards from. He had all kinds in there. He had football, basketball, baseball, and hockey. Which I got everything but basketball because he didn't really have any basketball cards that weren't from the early 90s. And I have tons of all those, so I really wasn't interested. And no Michael Jordans, in case you were wondering. So I didn't get any of those. But I did get these. I see the little Knicks at the top, which I didn't see when I bought them for some reason. But still a cool card. Wasn't collecting these football cards. I think these are from 94. I was still collecting football, but I didn't get collector's choice. So this card I don't remember ever seeing. Then I also got an Emmitt Smith, which looks like the corner is nicked a tiny, tiny bit on the right-hand top. The bottom ones are good. In case you're wondering, the Crash the Game, it's like a predictor card that if you guess something right, then you win a prize or something. What prize, I don't know. I never actually played the game. And this next one, another football. This Curtis Conway rookie exchange. Again, a little nick on the upper right-hand corner. I don't know if I did that or they were nicked when he put the lid on or something, but still, I never seen that card, so had to get it. And this, I just pretty much got because I like the card, the design, and because it was a numbered card, which I like numbered cards. 137 out of 599. Because that means there's only so many, and I feel like I got something that other people don't have. Next, I did get a few hockey. On this 2007-2008 Upper Deck Ovation Patrick Marleau, which I don't hardly have any hockey from, I'd say, 1997 and on. I did get some in some collections I bought, but not a ton. So got that Patrick Marleau. And this is a name I remember from the mid-90s. I don't know how good he became. Steve Konowalchuk. I think this is Upper Deck 96, 97. That seems to be in good shape. So does that Patrick Marleau. I don't know. Must have got those in a different spot. This set, which I used to have a whole bunch, but I traded this set Not really the set, but like a whole bunch of doubles of these for some 89, was it? No, 88, 89 Fleer basketball, which the basketball is worth way more. The Pippin from that is alone is 150, which I sold those too. Stupid of me. Should have kept at least one. I do have a Horace Grant of all people, but that was from a separate purchase. This Tom Barrasso, good shape. He was a pretty good goalie. I got this because it reminded me of that set that I used to have. Not set, but just those cards that I used to have. And this one was interesting. This is a 2003, 2004, Henrik Zetterberg second year, which of course I live in Detroit, and the Wings were really good for a really long time. So Henrik Zetterberg is one of my favorite Wings, and this is his second year card. And this is some brand called Exhibit. Doesn't look like expensive brand, but it's still cool looking card. It's like an old fashioned type card. And then on to the baseball. I got this, I don't know if this is a 92 or 93. Let me see what it says. Yeah, it's a 92-93. Fleer XL, Manny Ramirez, minor league card. See how it says Kingston down there? Him with the shades. I've never seen this card. So, but I imagine it's probably a relatively inexpensive card, but I didn't have it, so I thought I'd get it. Next one is a Alex Gordon rookie. Not the one that's worth a whole bunch that was in 2006 Topps, but then they stopped the print because he wasn't supposed to have a rookie that year. But again, there you noticed a little ding, which on the black shows up a whole lot. Then I got this Mickey Mantle, Allen and Ginter sketch card. Thought that was cool. From 2012. I don't think I have this. Oh, and then this was a surprise. A 1989 Topps, or 1969, I'm sorry, not 1989. Topps, almost in perfect condition. Look at the corners. And I thought it was a reprint, but it's not. I can tell you, I'm feeling the back of it. It feels like the 1969. So that's cool. Anytime you can get a 69 in that kind of shape, no matter what it is, you take it, I think. So for 10 cents. And then last but not least, this 2012 Yu Darvish Topps Archives rookie, which again, I don't have that one. So I decided to pick it up. I really only got to look through one row of those cards, and there's 4 rows, so I don't know what else was in there, but I didn't have time to sit around and wait because I had already spent a half an hour and my friend was with me and just wanted to go to some other places, so other houses and stuff, and wasn't able to come back. So I did give the guy my number, but he never called me. So I think his sister probably told him that I said, because I mentioned that was expensive for that one box card, $400. So she probably told him, and he probably said, "Oh, well, I'm not calling him because he's not going to give me anywhere near what I want." Whatever. These are next are my Prism. I did put these in order a little bit. It's just a habit. This Lucas Giolito, and these come in tiers. This is tier 1, even though it doesn't say it, but the tier 2 and tier 3 say it. There's the Lucas Giolito. This is Adam Wainwright, again, tier 1. His legs, can you guys bend your leg up like that? I don't think I can. Maybe I used to be able to, not no more. Then this Dylan Coleman rookie, again, tier 1. Don't know him. Don't remember him playing against the Tigers this year, although he could have. A Mitch Haniger, another tier 1. A Bo Bichette, that's a pretty good one. Another tier 1. And these, on like some other cards, these have certain players at tier 1, certain players at tier 2, certain players at tier 3. They're not variations. There's not like 3 variations, like 1, 2, 3, for each player. Although they do have the Prism variations. So that's Bichette. And then Kyle Hendricks. There's a tier 2. You guys see. And then Willie Adames. Another tier 2. Right above his name there. Then a Charlie Blackmon. Another tier 2. And then this Gavin Sheets rookie, which is a tier 3. So that was the only tier 3 regular card I got. And then I got a Clayton Kershaw, just silver Prism. That says Prism up there, for those of you who don't know. Then this one's rather easy to tell because it's red, white, and blue Prism. Patrick Mazeika, rookie. Can't say I heard of him. From the New York Mets, looks like. This one I was happy to get. It's Javi Baez for my Tigers. I don't like that they don't have the logos on them, but what can you do? Still cool nonetheless. Then this Yoan Moncada, red, white, and blue. Jesse Winker, who had an awful year this year. Pete Alonso. Pretty good. I don't know if they did voting for the awards this year, but he might get MVP. If not, he's going to come close for National League MVP. And that's a tier 2. Oh, that Winker was a tier 2 too. Tier 2 too. A tier 2 also. Cody Bellinger. And I think he's a tier 3. Yep. Prism. Red, white, and blue Prism. So lots of variations. Lots of lots of stuff to know. And then I got 2 inserts. 2 pretty good inserts actually. This first one's he's in the World Series. I'll give you a hint. If you guessed Bryce Harper, stained glass. If you guessed Bryce Harper, you're pretty good. Because it could have been a couple other players. Those stained glass cards are really cool. And then, last but not least, this Mike Trout Emergent card. Not a Prism or anything, but still pretty cool. Now, Mike Trout might not be the best player anymore, but he's still up there. He's still a good player. Still solid. Doesn't steal like he used to. But, I mean, Mike Trout's, 31 now? So, he's not in his 20s anymore. And he's gotten hurt a lot, so he's got a bad back. So, but he's still cranking out the homers and got a respectable average. So, I think when he gets fully healthy and his back is better, I think he'll up the average and up the homers. I think the stolen bases are a thing of the past, though, and maybe the outfield is a thing of the past also. But for 10 years, he was pretty good. at all of it. So can't ask for much more than that, especially when you get injured. Um, but yeah, so yeah, let me know what you thought of my Halloween videos, if you would. And if you haven't watched the second one, please do. Um, Also, out of all the cards I showed you, which one did you like the most? Um, to be honest, don't know. I like that Jerry Rice crashed the game a lot. I like that Zetterberg because Zetterberg's a wing. Jerry Rice was my favorite football player growing up. And out of these, I'd actually say that Bryce Harper stained glass, because those stained glass cards are really cool. So, oh, and the Baez, and of course the Mike Trout I like too, but I'd say the Harper is my favorite because of its stained glass. But, yeah, so that's what I got. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you had a very fun, safe Halloween. Hope your kids, grandkids got a lot of candy and enjoyed themselves. And guess we got to wait another year. So see you guys. Be safe. Be kind to one another. Try to be positive. Try to make the world a better place. Because one nice deed might inspire somebody else to do one, and so on and so forth. So have a good one, guys. See you later. Bye.